Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is kind of an impromptu late night film session that I'm doing, but I kind of have to stay quiet because my daughter is sleeping. But I got actually two requests. I got a request to film Sirian Starseed reading and Andromedan as well. Go ahead and do that. So really drawn for the Sirian reading, which we're doing now. I was really drawn to bring this pyramid, this aquamarine one down, and also the aquamarine crystal. All of my blue crystals. This one's really pretty. It looks like the ocean. Has a very like Sirian vibe to it. I'm being called to pull from this deck first. Bottom of the deck is, it says time to go. So I feel like it's time to go on your path. Right now is the message that I'm getting from that. I'll go ahead. Yeah, it's saying confirmation here and now. So here and now is the time. The Fates. What reading did I pull this for? I believe it was the Mintaka one, the last one. But your fate is aligned with the stars. Let's see. There's a starseed that makes perfect sense. Let's see, what messages? Oh wow, okay. All that glitters is gold. So that's a message to me that we're coming to the golden age, like it's just around the corner. And you Sirians play a huge role in the ascension process. And you have loyal hearts. Are there any other messages for the Sirian Starseeds from this deck? Happy, happy. You'll be very happy. Let's see. Time for a nap. So I'm getting the impression that you kind of need to recoup a little bit. And oh, to the sea. To the sea, if you go to the sea, it'll bring about, ooh, okay, regeneration, so DNA regeneration. And the Sirian planet is actually, or the Sirian star rather, is actually full of water and dolphins. It's very similar to the Atlantean and Lemurian themes that I keep seeing come up in my reading. What's interesting is it says go to the sea, so immerse yourself in water, which is another message that I got for the Mintaka reading. But definitely immerse yourself in water, go look upon a body of water, or put your feet in water, or immerse your whole body in water. Because this will bring about DNA regeneration and also messages, because we have the message in a bottle card right here. So the messages that you need to hear and the DNA regeneration that you will need for this ascension to come through will be found in the water. And it's asking why. It says it's by the book. And you're building the blocks. You're the building blocks to this ascension, to this change. You're rising humanity, like this is all of humanity, this is you, and you're pulling them up with your vibration. Okay, and we got the Yang card. And wow, you feel like you have the whole world in your hands. Okay, so you can feel like very pressured at times, but it's also an empowerment card, because look at the power that's coming from your hands. So you might be a healer, or you might just be willing to hold everybody's hand in this process. So you have the golden light and the stars. So yeah, you're holding this light very well, and you're very giving with it. You're not being too hesitant about it. You're actually like opening up and giving your light, which is very important. And we have the Starseed confirmation at the bottom here with the stars. Let's see what slew of cards came out at the beginning. Okay, so okay. Aw, yeah. So we have these two are in the reverse, okay? So this is a little bit of an imbalance when it comes to these two things. For you Sirian Starseeds, you have the Observer card upside down in the reverse. So what I'm getting from that is maybe you're kind of keeping out of that observer role when you really should be in it. So maybe try, instead of reacting to your emotions, which I know can be really hard, but really try to be more of the observer, be more aware. Okay, instead of being down like this, be up like this. So this could also mean people are observing you in the wrong kind of light, but it doesn't matter. It's not up to them. It's up to you how you see yourself. So yes, you can observe this, but don't take it to heart. Like, always be authentic to who you are no matter what. And then the No Place Like Home card. And this really emotionally resonates with me. I feel like, yes, you are definitely missing home, but maybe a little bit too much since this was in the reverse. So understand that your home is here right now, here on Earth, and your job is to bring this light to humanity. That is your job. So try not to miss home too much, because you're here for a reason. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay, so we have chop wood, we have new life, and we have deep knowing. So I feel like everyone, you know, has to do some kind of job, whether that's 9 to 5 or whatever. And you just know that you have this deep knowing that you're meant for so much more and you want this new life. So I feel like if you're able to pursue some of your passions during your free time, if you are able to, because just by doing even just the simplest passion, the simplest thing, whether that's just like singing around your house or whatever it is, this is bringing about that vibration that's needed for the huge change. Because you just being you, obviously, is a high vibration enough to change the world, but you also need to be happy with where you're at. Okay, so in order to do this is to express yourself creatively, and explore your passions, kind of look outside the box, because just by you shifting this way of being in your day-to-day routines, your mundane 9 to 5 job, just by you doing the things, even if it's just one thing that you're passionate about, this will open up a whole new portal basically for you, a whole new vibration. This may shift your entire environment, and this will bring about your new life. okay? Because it's all about perspective. And once you're able to do the things that bring you joy, this in turn shifts your deeper knowing perspective and brings about your new life. That's what I got from those. Let's see. Okay, the bottom of the deck is envy. So I feel like you're maybe in the state of being envious, and this could be on the material side where you're envious of others, maybe other people being more successful or having more money or whatever it is. Just know that everything in this world is infinite and that there's plenty of money or success or whatever it is that you're being envious about to go around. In another aspect, this could mean, there's actually a couple aspects. In another aspect, this could mean that you know what this golden age looks like. Because see how you have the golden palace here? And you know what this looks like because of the realms where you're from. We're so high dimensional that you remember what this is. But yet you're stuck here, the 3D paradigm, okay? From one perspective. It's all about perspectives, because perspectives truly are portals. If you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend you watching it because it will help open your mind and your eyes to different things. But without getting too off topic, this is the golden age that you know that you are from, but also that we are moving into. But it's hard to see it from this 3D paradigm of where you're at. So instead of feeling envy, feel excited in knowing that it's just around the corner and that you are actually the one that's birthing this to light. Another aspect of this card that it could mean is that you are doing work on your shadow self. So the attributes and things that you may not like about yourself, or the things that you have experienced in the past, all the traumas, things from childhood, things just from growing up, things that you have had to push down inside of you because they weren't societally acceptable. You're now bringing light to these things, these shadow aspects. And maybe you're envious of people around you that have already done the work and have seen improvements, or maybe you are just wishing that it could all be this light, but we have this work to do on ourselves. And because that we're all connected, when we do this work on ourselves, it in turn helps the collective. So it in turn heals the collective as well. So that is what I'm getting from that card. And this goes in turn with also all the readings that I've done thus far. That's just crazy because I feel like everyone's doing this. So yeah, that's that card. And if I didn't mention this, this is an anytime reading. So you can watch this anytime, any date, any year, any month. It's the messages. If you're drawn to this video, it means these are the messages that you need to hear at this time. So I think I forgot to say that in the beginning, so I just wanted to clarify that for you. I feel like you and yourself are opening up a portal because of this water in this portal is what I'm being drawn to right now. So I feel like you just being in your being are opening up this portal, this like water portal. Okay, and you may have like noticed this either in your dreams or upon meditating or in visions. You may have actually even seen that exact symbol. You're going to be taking action. And because I see the white horse and the black horse here, you are definitely bringing light to the shadow self. So you are taking action, not only in following your life's purpose, but also working on your shadow self. which I just talked about previously. So that's really cool. And 1 + 7 is 8, which is the infinity symbol that we were just talking about, how the universe is abundant and how to not feel envy. What other messages for Sirian Starseeds do we have? Okay, so this is, okay, yeah, okay. So we also have the yin yang again. We had that yang card from the Wisdom of the Oracle. So that's very synchronous here. And then another synchronicity of the yin and yang, bringing balance and also merging the light body to the dark body, the shadow self to bringing light to the shadow self and merging the two. But also bringing about balance. 22, this is interesting. This is actually an Arcturian number. So you may be Sirian, but you may also be Arcturian as well. And I'm being drawn to the blue, so yes, that's a confirmation that you probably are. So yeah, just bringing balance to situations, being the observer, balancing out your darker aspects with your lighter aspects. Okay. Goddess of the moon. So I feel like you, this is interesting because we actually have this lunar eclipse coming up here July 16th of this year, 2019. Like I said, this is a timeless read, so anytime you watch this, it can pertain to anything. It doesn't have to be with this month and this lunar eclipse coming up, but it's just kind of synchronistic that it's showing that. Goddess of the moon, like you're very connected to the moon. So I do highly recommend doing some moon gazing at night with any moon cycle, but definitely with the full moon, because here she is gazing upon the full moon, and we do have the full moon right now. Also with this lunar eclipse energy coming in, if you look in the back of this card, what's really intriguing to me is that there's all these streams of water. So I feel like you're definitely a channeler, and you're probably able to channel the moon's energy, okay, through you to other beings here on the planet. So I feel like definitely gazing upon the moon and working with the water and being a channel conduit for this magnificent moon, you will also enhance your gifts and your powers and your vibration, and this will also give you DNA upgrades. We have a storm warning card, so this to me means, what I'm getting intuitively from it is because you're going to be doing a lot of work on healing the shadow aspects of yourself. This has personally happened to me. When you start to go back and start to heal things that have happened to you, maybe in your childhood or any time in your life really, when you go back and bring light to these things and notice how you've neglected them and pushed them down for so long, and now you're bringing them to light, and you're working on transmuting this energy, this darkness, into light and love, and bringing love to every situation and forgiving the people that have hurt you. This in turn, because you're focusing so much on the shadow aspects, can actually almost create an environment which reflects this inner storm in these things and situations that have happened to you in the past, because you're focusing on them and on healing them. So know that this is normal, and if you recognize this happening, where maybe a situation that happened to you when you were a child is repeating in your life now because you're healing the shadow aspect of it, that's completely normal, and that is all it is, that it's just that. So also know that that's all it is, so that way you can forgive that as well and let it go. Bring love and light, transmute the energy and let it go, and see it for what it is. Be the observer in that. So that is what I got with that card. And don't Don't think too much about it because you are this woman holding the heart. And again, we have Phobos Force 8, the infinity symbol. So yeah, definitely some Arcturian energy here, talking about that infinite of love as well. And this is what you are. You're an infinite, multidimensional loving being, okay? Maybe try to do some work with Archangel Metatron because we have the 6th chakra here, Archangel Metatron. I feel like this is you too. Like this is just your loving, glowing, bright white light, ethereal light energy that you are. And you're anchoring this energy down, and it's really hard. But you're doing a really good job so far, so be proud of yourself. I'm going to pull a Moonology card and then a Numerology card. I'm also being told to pull one from the Work Your Light. Hold your vision, okay? Hold your vision on what it is that you want to do, and don't let anything deter you off of the path that you know that you're meant to go on. And confidence is your key to success. And we also have the Lion here. This is strength, this is wisdom, this is interesting. This came up in, I believe it was the Arcturian reading. So if you wanted to refer to that, since I do sense Arcturian energy from you, but this could also mean that like you are, because of the Lion, it could mean that you're Lyran as well. You probably have all of these different aspects to you, but I'm showing that this is the new moon in Leo, but it says confidence is your key to success. So stay confident because that is your key to success. That's a huge message that they really wanted me to emphasize there. Any more messages for Sirian Starseeds? Okay. Adjustments are required. Okay, these are the ones. Adjustments are required. Okay, be bold and make the first move. So I feel like you're being kind of timid when it comes to pursuing what it is that you want to be doing. So just have the confidence. Like I said, confidence is key to your success, and make sure that you're being bold and making that first move. And this will be the adjustment that's required of you to do so. I'm gonna pull one from here. Trust yourself. Trust what your inner intuition is telling you to do. Stay lighthearted and dance. You may also be part of the Council of Light. Okay, so, oh wow, okay, yeah. So we have the initiation card, okay? And this says, rite of passage, you're going somewhere sacred. You know you've seen this portal, and we were just talking about the portal, okay? And you have the protection in the reverse. So maybe you're afraid to go through this portal, through this initiation, because you're afraid you're not going to be protected. You're having self-doubts and anxieties, and it's asking you to call back your power, to cut the cords, and soul retrieval. Bring back those parts of you that you've suppressed. And you'll be doing this through the shadow work. And what's crazy is that you have this initiation and this portal that says you're going somewhere sacred, and we have the Lemuria card. And I do believe Sirians have a huge connection with not only Atlantis, but also Lemuria. And this was also a water world, just similar to Sirian. serious, and it's saying you're creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So whether you want to go through with this and be bold and make the first move, it's happening anyways. Like, this is what's happening. This is the ascension that's coming. And you really have to know that you're protected, because you truly are. Okay, so know that you're protected and have faith in knowing that you can do this. You can do the work, and you can have confidence in knowing that it's okay. And you are bringing about this. You're bringing about the creation of heaven on earth. Like, it's happening. And that's just a beautiful message. I'm going to pull one from the numerology, and that'll be your last card here. Do everything in moderation. Okay, so if it's getting a little too overwhelming with the shadow work, it's okay to put a pause on it for a little bit of time to kind of calm the waters, but do everything in balance and in moderation. And that's the third balance card that we've gotten for your reading so far. Forgiveness. Okay, learn how to forgive yourself. In doing so, will help you learn how to forgive others. Oh, and this is the forgiveness in itself is the 9 and the 6, which is the yin and the yang. Moderation was the number 5. 1 plus 4 is 5. So that's cool. I've been seeing that number a lot lately, the 555 and the 5. But yeah, this is the yin and the yang. Okay, so this is actually the 4th. It's calling you to balance both your light body and your shadow body and your emotions and everything. Anything that you can balance, bring balance to it. And you intuitively will know how to do this. You're a leader, okay? So really step up your leadership. Step up your leadership. This is the number 9. Yeah, there's going to be completion to something. I think this is just the old phase of your life and how you judged things. You're going to be healing a lot of aspects of your life. Master number 66. You're going to be healing lots of aspects of your life. And this will provide you a happy ending. And we also got that happy card in the beginning. That was the first card that had popped out, was your happy card. The happy. That was that first card that had popped out. So that's synchronistic. Follow your intuition. Follow your intuition. And again, it's reminding you to do everything in moderation, because you're going to be having new beginnings, okay? And you're going to be taking pride in what you do. Follow your intuition. Do everything in moderation. You will be having new beginnings. Take pride in what you do. And we also have the music and the love and the rebirth. The music, the love, and the rebirth. It's beautiful. And it's also reminding you to have patience and perseverance. So with patience and perseverance, this is so synchronistic, will come about manifestation. And it might also come about relationship change and domestic harmony. Wow, lots of messages coming through. Okay. So relationship change and or domestic harmony at the home. Okay. I'm gonna pull one more ending message. I'm hearing to work on your crown chakra. So definitely, and work with work with some clear quartz. and work with some aquamarine for sure, because those were the two that I got, and any crystal that's blue, because of the water energy that is naturally found in it, and the spiritual energy and third eye energy that's naturally found in it. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician card, and it's telling you can do anything, take charge of your life, you can manifest what you need to be a success. And what did it say? It said that courage is the key to your success. So make sure to have courage. And these are the last two cards that I'll read for you. We have the Empress and we have the 10 of Autumn. The 10 of Autumn says, take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, and honoring your family traditions. So this is all having to do with the family and also abundance, and just making the right steps towards that abundance. And the Empress, it says, time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. So these kind of go hand in hand. It says take charge of your life, and it says time to take action and use your creativity. Okay, use your creativity, because this brings about the abundance and the life of luxury that you are looking to manifest. Wow, okay, reconfirmation, Ace of Summer. It says, open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship, or the rebirth of a current one, which is the same message that I got with the numerology. It says the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphany. So I feel like you'll get in tune with a lot of your natural gifts that you have, and you will also start to have spiritual epiphanies, which are downloads. And I highly recommend writing down these things so that way you can refer back to them, because I feel like there's a lot of healing codes and upgrades within these messages, and they also help you to make those decisions of the next steps to your life. So you'll either be having a beginning of a new relationship or the rebirth of a current one that you are currently in. So that's even more synchronistic. So thank you so much, Sirian Starseeds, for watching this. I love you, and I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.